as we know, we are 1 week out to the biggest card of the year. And these are the final prime card predictions happening right now. Let's get into it. For the first fight on this fight card, we have Luis Pineda plus B Dave versus Alex Wasabi and Nick Lamo on a tag team match. This event is insane. So let's talk about the facts here. Nick Lamo and B Dave. I think Nick Lamo smokes B Dave. So if we think of that analogy, what do we think of Alex Wasabi and Luis Pineda? No idea. But they're going to be switching opponents at all times. So this is actually going to be a very, very, very interesting tag team matchup. Who do I think will win? Luis Pineda and B Dave, obviously. So yeah, let's just hope B Dave puts in that work and it'll be an amazing matchup. I think there will be a stoppage round 3. Luis Pineda will drop Alex Wasabi. So we have Whindersson Nunes versus my mate Nate. Weird matchup, I'd say personally, because they both looked shit against King Kenny, is what I'm saying. They both looked really poor against King Kenny. But I think it's on another 50-50 if we're taking it from the fact, if we're dating it back to the Kingpin tournament, because of the fact that King Kenny could have easily knocked out Whindersson Nunes, but I assume just kept it going because he was just throwing a lot of pillow punches towards the end, but that's fine. But with my mate Nate, King Kenny was fucking swinging the whole time. So on a real, I think this match will be Whindersson by points or Whindersson by body shot knockout round 3. Getting right into the next fight, we have Anthony Taylor versus the GOAT, King Kenny. I love Kenny, and I think what he's doing is crazy. Like his performance against Whindersson Nunes, my mate Nate, and DK Money. It's just speaking a lot to me right now. It's speaking to me. But Anthony Taylor, on the other hand, has fought so many people. I just think experience goes such a long way in the ring, and Anthony Taylor will have that edge over King Kenny. But this is a prediction. How is the fight going to end? That is what I'm here to say. And I think King Kenny, not by stoppage, by points, because that jab is fucking lethal. That jab is lethal. So King Kenny on points wins. As we have one of the most anticipated rematches in Misfits boxing history, just under KSI and Logan Paul, we have Dean the Great versus Walid Sharks. This is going to be such a 50-50 matchup. Everybody's saying it. Everybody's saying it's 50-50. When, like, in my opinion, it's 50-50. No, I'm playing. I've got to give a real prediction right now. And, like, I genuinely can't. I think it's going to go roughly the same again, where Walid is outscoring him on points, and then Dean might get that edge, that knockdown. Dean the Great will get 2 knockdowns, and it will be a draw. But Walid would win all the other rounds by points. That is what I think, and that is the worst prediction, but let's fucking stick with it. Into the most anticipated fight on the main card is Slim versus Salt Papi. Another very tricky matchup. It's so weird because they both fight so differently. As you see, Salt Papi picks his shots, he sets them up over the rounds, and Slim's more of an all-out brawler fighter. This is a really good matchup. This will also bring out the fight in Salt Papi. Salt Papi's going to have to let his hands go and really start punching, because otherwise there's problems for him, I think. Who do I think will win out of them? To me personally, this is another 50-50. I can't choose. This fight, I cannot choose a winner because I have no idea. I genuinely think it won't be as exciting as people think it will be. I think Slim wins. We're just going to have to see on fight night and see how their energy levels are in the press conference tomorrow. In the press conference within the week, not tomorrow. Moving on to the double main event. So the first fight we are talking about right now is Logan Paul and Dillon Danis. Dildo Danis. But no, seriously, who do I actually think is going to win? Like, on a real, who do I think is going to win? And I've got to be real. Obviously, Logan Paul. Logan Paul has so much experience on him. All this time that he hasn't been fighting He's been training, obviously, because he has his own gym. And don't forget when he was training and he was supposed to be on the first Misfits event. So he has been training this entire time. And Dillon's training footage and training photos just look like he's in a class. There's no personal training going on. It's like 7 other people doing drills with him. It doesn't seem one-to-one. It doesn't seem logical to do. So close to the fight as well. Yeah, I think Logan Paul's going to win by knockout round 2, but in the first round there are going to be a lot of complications with like Dillon falling over, getting pushed to the floor, same with Logan Paul. It's going to be a bit of a little scrappy round 1, and then Logan Paul is going to shut the lights out of him in round 2. The main event, the biggest fight of the year, no doubt. Forget Fury Usyk, forget Ngannou Fury, forget Ryan Garcia and Gervonta Davis. Forget all that. Forget it. KSI versus Tommy Fury is massive. I'm going to do a little bit more of a breakdown for this one. So there's 6 rounds, 185, something like that, or 180, 175. One of those weights. Who cares? It's cruiserweight. If we take it into consideration, I think KSI will look bad in round 1. I think he'll get jabbed quite a lot in round 1, and I think he'll get more combinations that he's expected for round 1. You'll probably think that Tommy might not throw much in the first round, but I think Tommy's coming in a bit more ferocious in this first round compared to what he did against Jake. Danced around a little bit. And in round 2, I think KSI's really going to find his feet, shooting good body shots, setting up the overhand right, just setting it up, because KSI knows one punch and it's done. KSI's power is insane. For people who look at this overhand right power, and he's not even putting his full body onto it, he's just doing casual overhands, getting it right, get the shoulder movements right. That's just training. It sounds like a flipping gunshot. So who do I think is going to win the fight? After second round, when there's no more complications, I think as soon as everyone's eased into the fight, I think there will be 2 knockdowns. KSI will get knocked down, but it won't be counted as a knockdown because he would have slipped from being on bad balance. And Tommy Fury will get actually knocked down round 6, and KSI will win on points. I think of the entire event. That's it. These are my predictions. What do you think in the comments? Please let me know. I'll see you guys in the next video. I've got a pretty big video planned, so please stay around for that. And yeah, peace.
I've been on holiday, pay for the team with my